Every season, we watch the NBA superstars push themselves to new heights and claim their spot in the conversation for MVP. This year, the race is stacked with a collection of talent that includes both veterans who've established themselves as all-time greats and younger stars who are beginning to claim their place among the NBA's elite. Who's got the best chance? And can this year's winner come remotely close to MVPs from years past? Let's start with a young gun and our frontrunner, gilgeous-alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 25-year-old Canadian has absolutely exploded onto the scene in the past couple of years, and his performance in the 2024-2025 season has only solidified his place as a serious MVP contender. At 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander combines silky smooth ball handling with an uncanny ability to score from all areas of the court. Whether he's pulling up for a mid-range jumper, finishing around the rim with crafty moves, or creating for his teammates, he has an offensive game that seems almost impossible to stop.
AC and SGA with a kiss goodnight to the Clippers. He's got to get it in. No timeouts. The ball is inbounded to Shea. Temple did not foul. Shea keeps it alive. Joe now to SGA. The trailer slithers into the paint, puts it down, and he's.
What makes Shea even more special, though, is his ability to dominate games without needing to score at a ludicrous pace. He's one of the most efficient players in the league, and his ability to control the tempo of a game is something that few players possess. The Oklahoma City Thunder have also been sensational, sitting at the top of the Western Conference standings all season long, and Shea's leadership is a huge reason why. The Thunder and their lead star have arrived, and the NBA is on notice. Before we move on, we'd really appreciate it if you could smash that like and subscribe button. It's quick, it's easy, but more importantly, it's free. Subscribing ensures that we can keep putting out weekly NBA content for you all, okay? And now we can move on. We have to ask, what makes an MVP? Is it the points they score? The way they bring their team together? Is it someone who checks all the boxes and is a one-man team? Usually, it is someone who has a season that is so undeniably great that they personify what basketball is supposed to be. Okay, so if that's the case, we definitely need to talk about Nikola Jokic. Jokic, the reigning three-time MVP, is a guy who defies expectations every time he steps onto the court. The 7-foot Serbian center has completely revolutionized the center position with his incredible basketball IQ, court vision, all-around skill set. Jokic is not just a scorer, he's a playmaking genius. The way he orchestrates the offense for the Nuggets is nothing short of breathtaking. Watching him is like witnessing a true master in his element, effortlessly crafting perfection. What makes Jokic's MVP case so compelling is the way he impacts every facet of the game. He's one of the best passing big men in NBA history, and his ability to make his teammates better has helped Denver remain a top-tier team in the West. The Nuggets are consistently near the top of the standings, and as long as Jokic stays healthy, he will continue to be a major MVP contender. It's hard to argue with the success of the Nuggets under Jokic's leadership.
And the Nuggets get the stop. Long way pass. Jokic is out there. Give it to Gordon. Whoa! Boy, let's look back at a guy who must have a rear view mirror.
How about that vision?
If Denver once again finishes near the top of the Western Conference and Jokic continues to put up absurdly efficient numbers, it will be tough for voters to deny him another MVP award. His recent 61-point triple-double proves that he's already cemented himself as one of the best centers to ever play the game. Then, of course, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo, the two-time MVP and one of the most dominant forces in the NBA today. Standing at 6'11" with a ridiculous wingspan and insane athleticism, Giannis has the ability to completely take over a game, whether it's on the offensive end or as a defender. His patented Euro step and relentless attacking of the basket make him a nightmare for opposing defenders.
Defensive end, you think he's loose. He chases down.
He's also developed into a solid passer and a decent shooter, though it's his ferocity around the rim that makes him so hard to stop. What's been really impressive this season, though, is Giannis' ability to elevate his playmaking. In the past, he was more of a traditional forward who relied heavily on scoring, but now he's consistently getting his teammates involved. This makes him even more dangerous, as opposing teams can no longer just collapse on him in the paint. Another player who is steadily climbing up the MVP ladder is Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics. The 27-year-old forward has been playing some of the best basketball of his career, and he's already established himself as one of the best two-way players in the league. Tatum has been a scoring machine this season, and his shooting ability is nearly unparalleled. He can hit from anywhere on the court, whether it's from three, mid-range, or finishing at the rim. Tatum is often tasked with guarding the best player on the opposing team, and his length and agility make him a formidable presence on that side of the ball. Add in his leadership for the Celtics, who are a championship contender, and you've got a player with all the tools to claim his first MVP trophy. It might be too soon for him this year, but you better keep an eye on Tatum. At 40 years old, LeBron James continues to defy Father Time. While he may not be putting up monstrous numbers like he did in his prime, LeBron's basketball IQ and leadership are still off the charts. He's still averaging 24 points and 8 assists, showing that he can still dominate the game in a variety of ways. But what's even more impressive is his impact on the Los Angeles Lakers' success. LeBron is doing more than just scoring. He's facilitating, creating opportunities for his teammates, and still playing at a high level defensively. The Lakers are currently hovering around the top of the Western Conference, and LeBron's ability to carry them even in his 22nd season is remarkable. While the MVP voters might lean toward younger stars, there's no denying that LeBron is still one of the most impactful players in the league. A bit under the radar, but no less deserving of attention is Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 28-year-old guard has been absolutely lighting up the scoreboard, and his performance this season is nothing short of spectacular. Mitchell is averaging 24 points per game and is doing so with impressive efficiency. He's got a killer instinct, capable of taking over games in the clutch with his scoring and playmaking. What's been even more impressive this season is how Mitchell has seamlessly integrated into a Cavs team that's built around both defense and offensive balance. His leadership has been instrumental in helping Cleveland take the next step toward playoff contention. If Mitchell keeps up this level of play and leads Cleveland to a top spot in the East, he'll be a dark horse MVP candidate. As thrilling as the 2024-2025 MVP race is shaping up to be, we've seen some memorable MVP races in the past that have been just as intense. Remember in 2005-2006 when Steve Nash went up against LeBron? This was a race that set the stage for debates about narrative versus numbers. Steve Nash won his second MVP with a Suns team that led the league in pace, but many felt LeBron's jaw-dropping skills should have earned him the award. And back in 2016-2017, Russell Westbrook and James Harden fought for this top prize, and the competition was fierce. This was a battle of triple-doubles versus all-around dominance. Westbrook averaged a triple-double for the season, while Harden's Rockets were rolling with his otherworldly playmaking. It came down to Westbrook's history-making season, but it was a race that still sparked debates today. The race for the 2024-2025 MVP is so special because it's unpredictable, thrilling, and packed with talent. Plus, it's noteworthy because it includes the old and the new, with players like LeBron James competing with up-and-comers like gilgeous-alexander. As the contenders continue to push the envelope, the question remains, who will rise to claim the MVP throne? Will it be a new generation of stars, or will the established veterans continue to show why they're still at the top of the game? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, this season's MVP race will be one to remember. Thank you for joining us for our look at the 2025 MVP race. Put in the comments below who you think is going to win and why. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you get the latest content right when it drops. Until then, we'll see you next time.